So that's what you've got. Dabur India reported numbers a while back. Mr. Sunil Dugal is CEO at Dabur India. He is with us. Mr. Dugal, thanks very much. Afternoon. Profits for Dabur have come in at 170 crores for the fourth quarter, and sales have come in at 1363 crores for the fourth quarter. I mean, improvement on both parameters compared to the same period last year. Mr. Dugal, could you talk about volume growth for the quarter? And I mean, what was the contribution from pricing increases, if you took any?
In the console, we showed a top line growth of 23%, and the breakup is 12 volume, 7 price, and 3 translation gains. That's for the consolidated. For the domestic, it's been around close to 20%, 19.5%, and it's been half and half, around 9.5% each volume and price.
So gross margins have taken a bit of a hit year on year. Could you talk about that?
No, there has been a shrinkage which has been mostly due to inflationary impact, even though we did take up prices by over 260 crores for the domestic business. It was not enough to inflate inflation. So inflation was very, very high, and that caused some erosion of EBITDAs, which we will hopefully make up over a period of time. And then if you see the console picture, the EBITDA profile also has been lowered marginally because of the acquisitions, which have a lower EBITDA profile, particularly the Turkish acquisition. So it's a combination of both. But I think it's not of the greatest of concern at this point in time, because we are able to grow our revenue streams very strongly, and we believe that once we are able to do that, then the EBITDAs would catch up reasonably quickly.
So ad spends as a percentage of your sales, I mean, that number is up 40%, say compared to the same period last year. Could you sort of run us through what happened, and should we expect a similar number? That number is, I think, 13.4% in the quarters ahead as well.
And the ad spend ratios would probably be in the same region as what you've seen in the fourth quarter. I think we did underspend a little bit last year because of inflationary pressure, reversing that trend in the current year. So ad growth would be very high, but I think it will also drive substantially higher volume growth in the current year. So we are satisfied with the investment which we are putting in behind our brands, since it's yielding satisfactory results as far as the revenue streams are concerned.
For the next quarter, do you see any further margin hit?
First quarter FY13, it's unlikely that we would take any significant price increases. They would be few and far between wherever it's possible. But I think since inflationary pressures don't seem to be easing, I think another round of price increases in the second quarter is almost inevitable. How much we do and when exactly we do it, we'll just wait and watch. But it does look like that price increases could be of the order of 5% for FY13.
All right. Thanks very much, Mr. Dugal. Appreciate it. That's Dabur talking about the fourth quarter numbers. Tomorrow is a market holiday, but you have a couple of earnings to watch out for. I mean, spread over the next 2 days. HUL reports, Bharti reports. HUL, I guess, reports tomorrow. Bharti reports day after. Mithali is standing by. Nisha is joining in as well. Let's talk about HUL first. Mithali.